morning. It is 7:32. I'm on my way to school, and traffic looks a little busy, but I want to show you the sun if I can. It is bright orangey red this morning, and it doesn't hurt too much to look at it, so considering I had my pupils dilated yesterday, I would know if it were a little bit too bright. I would think anyway. I would know, but yeah, so I'm just going to wait here for the sun, but there's really only a tiny little piece of it out right now. You see it? You see it? Yeah, so anyway, that's all that's really showing right now from the clouds, but I wish I could show you better, but you get the point of the color and stuff, so I have to get to school. Bye. So, sorry my window's open. It's to let the hot air get out of it, but I will work on that. Oh crap, I think I might still be in the school zone and I'm going like 40, over the speed limit actually, but about 45. So anyway, the speed limit's 45. So, let me turn the air on for a quick second here. Just on low, but it's not even the air technically, but yeah, so I'm gonna actually go to my grandma's, not home, but I just felt like saying that I was creeping in the parking lot, so I just kind of sat there for a minute after I, like, you know, was ready to leave. I was ready to go, but I was just like, collect yourself. And so that's what I did, and now I'm gonna go to my grandma's and then go home afterwards, which I don't really have much homework, but I left my homework at school. Now I have to go back, but I think I'm gonna head to my grandma's first anyway because I don't want to go when all the buses are there and stuff, so I'll just go to my grandma's, then head back home, or head back to school and then go home. So I just have to remind myself now, so I'm gonna get my pen out and write it on my hand as soon as I get to my grandma's or at some point. Alright, bye. One of my favorite songs ever is playing right now. Yeah, it's like the Great I Am one, kinda. I was just saying last night how I thought I vlogged this, but I didn't know. Oh my gosh, my friend Jacqueline's up ahead. Ah, hurry, hurry, hurry. Jacqueline. I'm gonna try and catch up to her. And then, because I was just saying how on Monday or something, I saw her, and I waved, but she didn't see me wave, so I'm gonna try and catch up to her now, and I might honk her and scare her. I don't want to honk though, I don't like honking. Alright, bye. Alright, hey guys. So I just feel like having one of these vlogs where I just shine a huge freaking bright light in my face, and I have a window to the side of my face, so I have some weird lighting going on, and I just talk, because I'm just feeling kind of strange right now, and I was just like singing to myself out in my backyard. Like, I can hear my neighbor talking over there, and I kind of stopped, you know, because I was coming inside, but anyway, so I was just singing out my yard. Like, I don't care who's listening because there's only a few people that can hear me, and I don't think they're here, but really one of them was. But anyway, and my dog, I was playing fetch with my dog. My other dog comes trotting around the house to come inside, and so I let her in. But anyway, but I just started like randomly singing just little words or whatever, you know, that described me. And basically I was singing like how I'm broken and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty morbid or like sad, but it's true. Because I feel like that's part of my problem, is I feel so broken. And I mean, you guys have, if you watch a couple of my vlogs in the past, especially the past like few weeks, but if you've watched a couple of my vlogs so far, you know that I am pretty religious now, and I just, you know, I'm definitely a believer, and I'm a Christian, and I'm a Christ follower and all that, and so I'm trying to get better, but it's just so hard. Like yesterday, if you saw yesterday's vlog, I mentioned how I was talking to my National Honor Society representative lady. I was talking to her about why I wasn't at the meeting, and yesterday morning I was late. But anyway, so I was telling her about this, and I just broke down. I was thinking, I was like those little, like, I can't do it right. Kind of like that, where you're like panting and you're just like, and I was kind of like that, and yeah, it was bad, but I was like kind of whimpering and like making noises, and it was awkward. It totally was. That's why I didn't make many noises, but I was getting better, and then all of a sudden tears started streaming again, and like I started, you know, the breathing issue, and then it got really bad, and then it got a little bit better. But anyway, so I was having some issues with that, and it's just like whenever I start to whenever something just like piles up like that, like that's the top thing and when you are piling things and they all fall, or it's like someone just grabbed something and pulled it from the bottom and I'm just tumbling down, like everything just falls on top of me. It's like basically when something else happens and there's no room, it's like, oh, pull the rope, time to empty it, like time to relive all of this. And so all these things come crashing down and I just get really emotional, and I just, like that one time I just showed a little clip and I took out the sound, but earlier this summer when I was just crying and crying and crying, because my dog bit me here and that just like the pain made me cry, and then once I started to tear up, well the pain made me tear up, but then once I started to tear up I was bawling, absolutely flipping shit, bawling, like, pardon my language, I hate swearing, but that's the best way to describe it. I just flipped ass stuff. So yeah, I was out in the barn, like, just sobbing so much, and like my sister was in the house and I just didn't even care because I was just too far gone, and I kept like, okay, I was just like, alright, it's just time to get this out then. Time to cry my eyes out until I can't cry anymore, but the tears just kept coming and they kept coming, and I would sob and I would wail and I would yell, and I just couldn't get that feeling to go away. And I realized it's time. I'm ready to talk to people about it now, like an adult. But that's that NHS person. I could talk to her, but I don't know. I don't really want to talk to her. Honestly, I feel like my history teacher would be a really good person to talk to, but I feel like that'd be a little bit awkward because I'm just weird talking to guys like of any age, just because no guys my age are interested in me, and so I don't talk to them at all. Like I'm very shy around guys, and so it's just like any male now I'm just really uncomfortable around, except maybe my dad. Sometimes I'm comfortable with him, usually, but it's just a serious problem for me, and like and then there's times where I'm like, I really wish I had a boyfriend, but then I'm like, no, you gotta wait for the good Christian guy. You can't just settle for someone, like, you have to be sure and be positive that this person is going to be someone who, you know, has the same beliefs, and they are also, like, I need someone who I can trust, and who I just feel like believing in God is very important to have in common, because it's just complicated. But anyway, yeah, I feel so broken, and I try and rely on God and the scripture and my friends to, you know, give me encouraging words. I try and focus on what they say, and when I'm crying like that, I try and take deep breaths and all this stuff, but it just doesn't work right, and like it doesn't help. It's not an immediate fix it type thing, and I just can't help. You have to actually put an effort towards it, and when I'm broken, it's so hard to put yourself back together again. Like, it's just, alright, I've been rambling for too long now, but I just wanted to share this, and it really is just an issue for me. And like I said, I'm ready to talk to someone. I didn't get to saying this, but my guidance counselor, I'm also willing to talk to her, but I don't know how to bring it up. Just be like, hey, I have to talk about personal problems. I think I'm depressed. Like, what do you say? So, I don't know. I'm just kind of uncomfortable about it. And I'm going to talk some more later, but for right now, this is good. Bye. The point of both my vlog today and my friendship video that I just filmed are to just love each other, love yourself, and obviously with the friends video, it was also a bit of just, you know, love each other, but obviously the friendship video, saying that once again, is more about your friends and who to keep close, and it was more about my personal experience with friends lately, but I think it's possible that it will help other people, and that's really my goal, but I don't know how. Besides sharing scripture, I don't really know what else to say or do, but if anyone has any comments or questions, if you have any comments or questions, really, not just anyone, but if you have comments or questions about friendship, comment down below, message me on here, message me on my Facebook page, the link to my Facebook is down below, direct message me on Twitter, link down below, tweet me, link down below once again, any of that stuff. So, I just wanted to say that, and I'm just gonna wear a backward baseball cap. It's camo, by the way, if you can't tell. But yeah, so love each other, no matter how stupid you look or how stupid your friends are being. I have a friend actually, mostly just my one friend, who acts crazy, and I love every minute of it because I wish I were so confident. And I wish I could talk to her more and have this relationship with her. And I'm going to try, actually. I think I will try now to really just strengthen that relationship. So, anyway, love. Who knew it was more than just romance? So, yeah. Good night. Goodbye. Good morning. Good afternoon. Konnichiwa. Ichi ni san yon go roku nana hachi kyuju. Just count to 10 in Japanese. Alright, good night. Bye.